Hello and welcome back to my let's play of or playthrough of The Outer Worlds, Lone Wolf Supernova mode. So this is episode 18. Um, the last episode was fairly short, but we did the quest for Zora here, which involved finding some data cartridges. About to find answers basically about the mystery of the Amber Heights massacre. So it was discovered damning evidence against Graham that has caused Zora to question her loyalty to him. So yeah, we won't be able to progress this quest line until we finish Radio Free Monarch, which involves us going to Devil's Peak. If you look at the rest of the quests that we do have the side quest for Slaughterhouse Clive, which we'll do at some later point in time. We also have this one, which is from Ash over in Amber Heights. If we look at the map on this one, it's on the way to the cave to go up the tunnels. So we're going to actually do this one on the way. So right now we're in Amber Heights, so we're going to have to travel south again and get going. So yeah. Just before I go, I'm just going to check up on the amount of caffeine drinks that I have. So I have 4 trip teas. I have... This is just food. This is a sugary drink. Sugary drink again. Caffeine drink, so that's 5. Plus 5 more. Because I don't know how soon we'll be able to come back to the ship and sleep. There's one more. Okay, so I have 5, 6, 7, 11. So that should be enough. Before we go, we're going to go talk to Bronson and unload some of the stuff that we may not need.
Hey, thanks again for helping out. What can I do you for?
Show me what's in stock. Going to see if there's anything special. This item doesn't ring a bell. Retro rockets. So maybe this is what the one of the kids in the one of the children in the cannibal house were talking about. I don't see that item very often. Cacao ribs. Happy Dale Farms. No idea. Tileritos, which is basically a pun on Doritos, I believe. Okay, so there we do have more caffeine drinks here. Yeah, but I have 11 total, so it should be fine. What else does he sell now? What else is he selling? This hat is good for long guns, but we have the eye patch now. What's it called? I can't remember, but anyways, it increases our sneak damage by 10%. So yeah, we'll give that one a try. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, we can buy the Iconoclast assault rifle, which does seem interesting. But yeah, and we can buy this as well, but we have a bunch. I think we have 2 now at least. So we're going to sell off this shotgun, which we're not going to use, this grenade launcher, and this revolver. And the armor, we're going to sell the durable guards because we have some on the ship. We're going to sell this helmet as well, this one too, this armor. We're going to sell this one because we have another one in our inventory, and this is the unique armor for the Iconoclast Apostle armor, which we're going to keep. This is the Marauder Survivalist helmet, and this one here, this was our main helm, I guess, for quite a while, but yeah, we'll hang on to it for now. And this is our lockpicking helmet. I'd like to be able to go back to the ship and maybe store a bunch of this into the ship, but yeah, I'd rather we get going on the quests. So I'm going to sell this. We'll sell all of the arena time, the alcohol, Raptidon meat, and the rest is fine. So we have more than enough food and more than enough drink for our trek up to Devil's Peak. I'm going to sell these two melee mods. I'm going to sell this tug kit, and we'll keep the other two. And we'll sell all of this junk. Alright, so time to head out. So this quest that we're on is a side quest that we picked up from a person called Ash in the bar at Amber Heights. He spoke about being part of I think a crew or something, and that he was looking for a lockbox, I think. Let me just read the quest details again. So Ash, a grizzled old veteran in the Amber Heights bar, has asked you to track down a keepsake box from his old mercenary unit. Ash has pointed you toward one of his unit's old outposts. So we're going to head there right now. And I forgot to check to see if our weapons needed some repairs. Let's just repair them all out in the field. Yeah, we have more than enough parts with us right now. We can always break down any of the weapons we find also, so... did the same mistake as last time. I went the wrong way for the bridge. This path actually leads down to below the bridge, but yeah, you can then start going on the road again over here. This is another vendor, so we actually freed her from...
Hello again. You want to buy something?
From some marauders. The first time I had found this person in all the playthroughs I'd done before. So she's selling mostly standard stuff. This is all heavy armor actually, yeah. Except for this one. But yeah, these helmets look so goofy. It's like, nope. And yeah, some basic food and drink items, and yeah, extendo sight, gyro sight, and the Super Scoper 2000. So this is a good place to buy them. And yeah, I sold her this stuff before, so that's why it's in the buyback section. So we'll continue on. As I said, we have everything we need for a long trek. So what I expect to do in this episode is, after we're done with the Ash quest, we're gonna head up the mountain to Devil's Peak. I'm going to use the cave system to go up, because the trek up the mountain there's a risk of it being very risky. considering that we're alone as well. So here's the outpost. So if you come here without having picked up the quest from Ash, this door here will remain locked, and you cannot unlock it unless you get the key card from Ash when he gives you the quest. And there's a bunch of stuff in here, like some cool mods. This claw rake, which I'm going to break down. Some bit cartridges. A little storage room with some various aid items. More tripicale pasta. More purple berry juice. Okay. And yeah, there's this data pad here. Electronic log. Someone left a ledger with a list of names, likely members of the unit that used this outpost. Some names like an Lamont and a Delilah are at the top of the list. Some names are crossed off only to be added later as if that person left and rejoined. A peculiar note is that the name Ash is nowhere to be found. So that's the first hint that Ash lied to us, basically. Nothing in the fridge. Cool mods. I'm actually going to start breaking down some stuff because I'm getting somewhat low on weapon parts. Some ammo. So this place has a lot of stuff in it, good stuff. Alright, so yeah, we have to use the terminal here. There's some messages from Delilah and from Lamont. PJ says you bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know that I'll ever be able to pay you back, but thank you. D. And the message from Lamont basically says, D, don't mention it. I'm attaching cords for the waterfall camp. Grab your gear and meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole. It's strange though, it's saying that it's from Lamont, but it's signed A. So I don't know if his first name started with A or if it's actually Ash pretending to be Lamont. It's kind of odd, but yeah, now the quest has updated itself, and it's pointing us to the to this waterfall section here, so we'll go check that out. There's a Raptidon Mauler and then Mantipillar. So actually we need to head right over this ridge here. There's some canids down here. So one's down. The other one's going to come and investigate. He's down too. And there's another one, a mongrel, which we're going to very simply I was digging at something. Yeah. Third pile. It's over here. So yeah, we have to get up here. There is no way to get up from here, so we have to go down the river here until you get to an area where you can actually climb up. There's a little area here with some hidden containers. So this is where you can head up. And yeah. So there's actually some marauders. There's like some kind of marauder camp here. Look at this, look out. Ringleader. Switch off. Oh boy! And we died. Okay, so let me reload my game. Yeah, so have to be careful. They must have flanked us and started shooting us. See how my health went down so quickly? It's like a little bit insane. So for this fight, I think I'm going to use maybe some aid items to get through it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to redo all of the stuff that I did, like selling stuff, and you know, because it's going to put me back exactly where I was, like right in front of Zora, I imagine. Oh, so yeah, right at the exit of the town. So thankfully, we don't need to do all the selling that we did again. But yeah, it does an autosave, I think, when you change maps, really. So if like you enter a town or exit a town, it does an autosave. But that's pretty much the extent of any autosaving that's done on this Supernova mode. So we're gonna have to re-explore the outpost again. And this time I'm going to use the correct path. So I'm thinking I'm going to use like ambidextrine maybe for that fight to increase my weak spot damage. Yeah. Try and maybe not get flanked by these guys. What I'll do probably is get rid of the scrap mechanical first. He seemed to be a little bit, I'd say, away from the rest, so I may be able to pick him off and without the others noticing. So here we are at the abandoned safe house. So we'll go back in and loot everything again. I don't know what's happening with this loading screen here, but come on. I'm thinking it's going to be all the same stuff, yeah. So we'll read this. It doesn't actually, I think, update the quest, but it does open up a dialogue option, I believe, when you go back to Ash and confront him about this. When you're turning the quest in. So from Delilah and from Lamont. So the entry from Lamont progresses the quest line. So we're going to head back the way we came. And then handle this fight a little bit different. So we're crossing here. Alright, So the scrap mechanical is not as place anymore. There's this tamed canid, one vandal, one lookout, another canid. Let's try and get a little bit higher vantage point maybe. Although we are kind of in the open if we're doing this like this. So let me just do a quick count. So one vandal, one lookout, one canid. Still don't see the scrap mechanical though. Interesting. So we do have cover behind this rock. So let's do this. And I'm going to use ambidextrin, something that recharges my tactical time dilation. So sometimes retreating is not a bad idea. So they're already running back, but yeah. I just realized that it's not the right rifle. No sign of the scrap mechanical though, so it seems like the enemies spawn, the type of enemies that spawn here are different. Unless he's just hiding behind this whole thing and he's gonna murder us, but so this is all alcohol. This is a set of durable guards. And this container is locked with 150 lockpicking. Pretty sure it's only money, but maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't really matter to me. Alright, so you continue along this ledge here. I don't think there is any more enemies actually on the way. So you get to this, what is it, probably either a site of an explosion or something that happened where someone was burying or trying to bury bodies, but Sublight Tug, Marauder, there's even an MSI soldier in here, two. This one is supposed to be like a helmet that, from the looks of it, but yeah, you can't pick it up. You examine the skull. It says the remnants of these bones show the telltale signs of a mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skulls, while weathering on some of the fragments suggest passage through some beast's digestive tract. Amidst the dirt, you find a small lockbox that matches the description given by Ash. So there's the ordnance control armor and a vortex mace. So the ordnance control armor is actually what we're wearing right now. So yeah, we're gonna actually scrap this one down for parts. And yeah. So that's it. That updates the quest for Ash, and basically it says that you found a ledger that seems to indicate that Ash was never a part of the mercenary squad using this outpost. So we're not going to go turn that one in right now. We're actually going to continue on to do a Radio Free Monarch. So this one you have to go to, there's two choices. You can go up here through the road up the mountain, which is very dangerous, or you can go through the cave complex that's underneath the mountain. The cave entrance is at the near the mouth of the river, basically. So never knew that there was a little bridge here. Cool. Yeah, we're better off not falling down too much from high, because it will hurt us a lot. So we're back at the abandoned outpost, but if you continue on right past this bridge, normally if Nyoka is with you on the party, she'll say, okay, so there's the cave for going up to Devil's Peak, so you can see the two horns, really, which is why it's called Devil's Peak. So yeah, from here you have the choice of either going up the mountain or using the cave. I strongly recommend that you go through the cave. It's a lot easier. Get rid of this last anti-swarm here. And we're actually going to eat something real quick, because may not be hungry, but I prefer that my bars are topped off. And I'm going to drink one of our caffeine drinks, just to increase our sleep. So yeah, if you continue up this road, it will lead you up the, like at this branch, it'll lead you up the mountain. But there's actually a quest you can get from inside of the cave complex. So we'll go through the cave. It unlocks a fast travel location. However, we're not using fast travel unless we're fast traveling back to our ship, which I have not used in this playthrough either. I've been using the landing pads to make the ship land wherever I want for places that do have landing pads. So in Monarch there's 3 different places that have landing pads. There's Stellar Bay, of course, there's Fallbrook, and finally there's Cascadia. Alright, so in here it can be a little bit confusing. When you're with Nyoka, she can provide you with some directions to navigate this cave complex. But yeah, ultimately it is fairly straightforward when you actually look at the map. So yeah, you have to loop around and climb up. There's actually 2 floors, so basically what you have to do is go underneath this bridge here. So we came through here, you come up here, you go underneath, you climb up here, you cross this bridge, and you get up here, and this is where there's a encounter, which we're going to find out soon. There are some monsters inside, like mantisaurs and stuff like that, but yeah, if you have a high sneak, you can actually go through here without actually even encountering or triggering any of the monsters. There is a small, I guess, cave area here where you can go and yeah, there's a Raptidon Colossus, which we're not going to tangle with. So really what we need to do is, as I said, you go underneath here, and then you go, yeah, I think it's over here that you need to head to. Yeah. There is a Mantisaur soldier here, along with a Mantiswarm that you have to be careful about. And as I said, if you have a high enough sneak, you can actually get past these without actually them noticing you. And since our sneak is pretty high, that's what we're going to do. No need for unnecessary confrontations, especially on this mode. So now here, though, it can be difficult to navigate because they're pretty much everywhere. There are mantipillars though, so it's not that bad. So we can get rid of this one real quick. Nobody else noticed. There's a Mantisaur drone. Which we're gonna cripple and shoot in the head. Again, nobody noticed. And there's another Mantisaur soldier, which we will also cripple and shoot again. There. You'll encounter a bunch of dead marauders in here. Yeah, now you're on the second floor, so to speak. So if you look at the map, you'll see that we came through. So from here, up underneath the bridge, loop around, and then we'll cross this bridge here. It's a natural bridge with a dead marauder. So from here, yeah, you can't go left, so you have to loop around here on the right and go back under stealth. There's a Mantisaur soldier here, which we're going to shoot the same as before. And there's one right underneath, behind actually, so you gotta be careful. Sometimes these enemies stack. So you don't really see that there's one there, and there's a Mantisaur drone actually that we can also kill. Start by blinding them and shoot them in the tail. And our rifle is in need of repair already. I'm actually gonna break this down. And this one too. And we got a Magnum mod out of that breakdown. So far so good. So yeah, killing these enemies here is kind of optional because you can easily avoid them by sneaking past. Your sneak is high enough. But yeah. So you have to come up here. This is where the fun begins. So there's actually a Mantiqueen or a Mega Mantiqueen. I don't remember precisely. But yeah, it's bad news. So it happens when you climb up here, actually. There's actually a guy that is so there's the Mega Mantiqueen, and there's this guy up here, Bertold Fox, which is a part of a mercenary group. So yeah, Mega Mantiqueen. Thankfully, it's the only creature around here. So yeah, what we'll do, let me just exit out here. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to use ambidextrin. I will use something to increase my TTD recharge rate and natural health regeneration. So we're going to eat this pasta pack. So first we'll start by crippling it, and we'll shoot it in the head so that it's blind. And as you can see, it's taking a lot of damage. So So now though we switch over, shoot it with our automatic weapon in the hope that it doesn't come by next to us. Ouch. See it hit us. We're on fire. But yeah. Okay, fire. That's enough. Please stop. Yeah, so I had to spam my Adreno there, but yeah. Bertold just dropped from the place where he was at. Oh, coat of arms. Completely useless for us, and this is a new mod that gets added by the Peril on Gorgon DLC. So companion ability refresh plus 10%. But, yeah, completely useless for us. That's too bad. Oh, forgot to reload that weapon. Always make sure that you reload your weapons too. That goes without saying, because you never know when you may need them. There are a bunch of corpses around here you can search. They're all spread around. Standard troop armor, which don't really care about. And this is the exit, actually. It leads to the exit, actually. Flamethrower. So if you decide to go up the mountain and you know, not use the cave complex, you'll eventually end up, you know, finding the outpost for this mercenary company, and they're going to give you a quest to go and save or look for Bertold in this cave complex. But yeah, if you come through the cave complex, then, you know, basically the mercenaries are going to say, hey, cool, you helped us.
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Bertold.
That's unfortunate.
It is. Gonna be a mess to haul back. Hazard of the job, I reckon. Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Yeah. Okay. There were some containers there. I don't really know where Constance is, because, you know, you look around at these bodies and there's none of them that are missing their legs. So I always found that peculiar. It's like he's describing stuff that doesn't exist. Yeah, you see here the legs are attached. It's actually a resident, so like I guess a normal person. This is just a marauder, and this is another marauder, and this is another. This is a corporate commander, and this is a resident. This is a resident. So it's like, I don't know. Where is Constance? I have no idea. Maybe they're like referring to maybe the body being inside of the Mantiqueen somehow. I don't know, but it's really odd. I mean, unless I'm completely blind and there's a body lying somewhere around here that I'm not seeing. But yeah, I've been pretty thorough in looking in this place and can't find it. So. Yeah. So yeah, the way to the exit is pretty simple. You head out through this small tunnel, and this way is actually going to lead to nothing. But if you head the other way, yeah, there's stuff below, but you don't have to be worried about it too much. But yeah, eventually you come up to this. Oh, there's a unique monster up ahead. No, it's just a Ptero ray. Sorry, I thought I saw something that was unique there, but yeah, they're just Ptero rays. So this is the way out. So yeah, I don't think there's anything special on this end. Since they're just Ptero rays, I'm gonna go have a look real quick. Might be some good loot. 1, 2. Oh, there's a bunch of them. 3, 4, 5. This is where Reaper is coming in, very useful. Did I kill all of them? All in one shot. Neat. So see, it restored my TTD meter every kill I made. So this is useful for weaker enemies, I guess. Not going to happen on Mega Mantiqueens, unfortunately, no matter how high your damage output is. You saw how much health that Mega Mantiqueen had. A little bit insane. Oh, there's a bunch of mines here, actually. Get rid of them. Oh. Marauders. Shoot. We need to reload. Come on. Okay. I never knew there were marauders that were alive in here. And I don't think I've ever checked this little area, but we'll go have a look. Revamped Bower Armament. No. Yeah, let's scrap this. Those barrels are like begging to be shot at, I guess. I'm assuming maybe you can you can surprise them. Okay, so there's some cool containers here. Some mods. Hefty grade face mask. I can't believe it's not Vorst. Cysty chops. And mag picks and cartridges. Yeah, sure, we'll pick it up. And nothing in here. And this resident doesn't have anything on him. Oh. Huh. See, that loader's about to fall. Interesting. I wonder if you shoot the barrels, does it do anything? I guess not. Can you shoot this down? Nope. Let's repair our stuff. Right. And we'll drink another caffeine drink. So this Triptease. Alright, so yeah. Time to head out. Actually, where's the exit? Somewhere around here. I think I got it. I went past it. Yeah. Suddenly, I don't know where it is. What's going on here? Okay, so it's right ahead and to the right. Okay, so yeah, it's easy to miss. So this transitions to Devil's Peak Summit. And yeah, the C3 outpost is right nearby. And since you've helped Bertold here, they're going to allow you to pick up everything in their outpost, including a unique weapon. It's an assault rifle that has the mag to zap mod on it. It's actually called Thunder. I was using it a lot in my previous playthrough. So yeah, you exit out of here, and normally, you know, you'd head to this is the Devil's Peak station, but you can head down here first, which is, you know, you encounter it when you're on your way up to the mountain from this place or whatever. And yeah, you see they took care of some marauders here. So Bertold is here. You talk to him.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like. Then we call it even between us.
Why are you guys guarding this station?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
So you can actually try and I don't know if you have to convince them to help you wiping out the marauders at the broadcast station. I'm actually not going to ask for their help right now because they'll just get in the way. And this is a lone wolf playthrough, so I'm not going to rely on their help for that. So I'll just say I'll keep an eye out for that and go on my merry way. Yeah, basically this guy is the one you have to talk to if you don't go through the cave complex. He gives you the quest to go and find out what happened to Bertold. But
I owe
now
you for bringing the boss man back to us.
yeah, these guys don't really have.
Architect Bertold's back.
They're just happy that their boss is back. Yeah.
Maybe I can help.
So yeah, basically you can pick up everything inside of this, inside and outside of this little outpost, and there is quite a good deal of supplies. There's some Sisti chops. This is the Thunder weapon I was telling you about. So and I think this weapon is also something that that Bertold gave us. Thunder, it's a TNL weapon, has a stagger special effect, and says perfect for a young gun with a quick fuse. So this would be technically better than this one here, I believe, because you see here this one does 52 damage, this one does 86, and it's insane. Unfortunately, this one, you know, you can't mod it in any kind of fashion. This one does come with a scope, but I'm going to swap it out because, yeah, 663 DPS versus 398. It's like not even a contest. So we'll equip it under number 4, and we'll scrap this. Maybe have 20% chance to extract the basic mod. It will not, you know, extract the mods that were already on it, unfortunately. Sometimes I think it can happen randomly out of you know, coincidence, but yeah. So some drinks. We're not going to touch the alcohol. Some stuff here which we're going to sell. So yeah, with the key you can unlock all of these. So this one is a headgear, clothing, called the Musician, and it increases science +5. Kind of neat. Grenade launcher 2. Ride control helmet gold, some Adreno, bit cartridge, and stun baton ultra, which we're gonna scrap. We'll scrap this. Yeah, and I'm thinking we're gonna scrap the grenade launcher as well because it's heavy, and we're already at 117 out of 130 for our gear. So this one is only weight 1, but it's melee, so has a pretty low value. This one we'll keep just for heck's sake, so just to let you know this is what it looks like on the character. Kind of neat. We'll keep the eye patch. I'm actually gonna break this one down as well, and this one's unique as well. So yeah, we have 15 kilograms available, so we're gonna have to be a little bit stringy on what we pick up going forward. Durable guards will scrap. This one is good. This one also is good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this place. There's a workbench also, which is kind of useful. I believe we're gonna take the opportunity to repair, although we don't have to. So we're gonna tinker Thunder a little bit while we're here to make it even more powerful. Right now it's at level, well, when you get it, it's level 15. We'll raise it to at least level 20. So there we go. This one is our Assault Rifle Ultra, which is also level 20. Hunting Rifle Ultra, which is our main weapon, is level 22. I think we have enough bits to tinker it up to the next level, so we'll go do that. And the Deadeye Assault Rifle I'm actually not going to tinker because it's, yeah, this one is more powerful. And this one, it's basically a flamethrower with a corrosion effect, but yeah, I'm thinking you can modify any flamethrower that you get if you get the corrosion mod. So, alright. So now, if we look at the map, you basically have to go up the road here. So let's just check real quick what's up here. I think you can encounter some mercs up here. Can't remember. Oh. Yeah, so these are what? Canids? Yeah, Marauders and Canids. So I don't like being downhill like this from them, so we're going to skip that. And we go back here. So back to the outpost, but then go up here. This leads back to the cave entrance, but I believe, yeah. So the cave exit is somewhere in there. And if you go down the path here, there's a bunch of nasties. And there's actually a...
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Yeah, I know.
This station's under the protection of the Corporate Compliance Crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
What marauders?
Is that a trick question? Never mind. Marauders ain't smart enough to be asking those. That's good, I guess, as I wasn't looking forward to double tapping you. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey, we're here to help, long as the paperwork's done and the pay's good. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with, and that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
So yeah, you can ask them to help you, but I'm not gonna. They're just going to get in my way. So there's a marauder here. 2 marauders. So start to getting rid of these 2. There's one up ahead actually here. Wow. Okay. I don't know why they got alerted like that. Don't run the wrong way, by the way. You saw those mantisaurs in here. So I'm gonna just run back to a safe distance here. And yeah. Hopefully they'll go their separate ways. No, it seems like they're coming in. No, there's the a little music cue that says that they've gone back to where they were. Yeah, so there are a lot of marauders guarding the station, so killing them all at one point is kind of difficult. But yeah, you see now the the C3 mercs are heading out to the station, so they're going to engage with the marauders, unfortunately. But yeah. No, they weren't the mercenaries. They were the marauders walking back. You're dead. Can't see anything over here. Yeah, they're still back here. Yeah, Joy and Hudson, whatever. Alright. So this must be a canid. Ringleader. The scrap mechanical. And a sleeping clinic. So the rest of the baddies must be up in the structure. So we're just gonna go search a little bit. You can hear them walking around on the guardrails or the walkways. Yeah, so the way up is this way. This guy was oblivious to what was happening around him. So they're up there actually. There's one up here. Nice, Whisper Quiet Muzzler. So this door leads to the inside of the station, but I'm going to go clear up what's up top. So this is the ringleader that I killed earlier. I'm just going to clear out these last few enemies. Hopefully look out. There we go. Yeah. So that didn't go too bad. There's a ladder that leads back outside, so now you can see that the the mercenaries from C3 are going to go take up their positions to guard the station as soon as you clear that out. So yeah, you have to head into here. There's actually going to be more marauders inside. Alright, so you see the amount of red indicators in here.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. We can't ever get you, so leave already.
The good news is that they're not all on the same floor. So yeah, if you're careful enough, you can get through this area without too much trouble.
I smell blood! Scared through them!
So yeah, thankfully they don't, whoops, meant to scrap that. Thankfully they don't, you know, go down different floors to attack you. So yeah, you can clear it floor by floor. Frozen dinner, nice. Yeah. So there's a vending machine, which is always good. I'm gonna pick up, this is a caffeine drink. So this door is sealed. Let's sell all of our junk. This is just basic stuff. Kinetic Pulse, that's gadget armor mod. When your health drops too low, this mod pushes back all nearby enemies. So that's kind of useful if you're doing like maybe a melee or even I'm gonna sell this. Yeah, if you're doing a melee or even like this type of character, let's say you get discovered and you get start getting attacked, like in that episode where I got killed by Elijah and his gang in Stellar Bay. Yeah, if I had had that mod, it would have maybe helped me survive. But I'm just getting rid of everything that I don't need. Alright, should be alright. Okay, so from here, there's really only one way. You can, well, this is where you come in. So yeah, you look at the map, and yeah, This is the only way you can get in or continue. This is a lock that you can pick. I think it's some kind of armory or storage station, whatever. Has a bunch of cool stuff that you can pick up. Gotta be careful about my carry weight, which is now significantly lower, 96, so that's good. Elite troop armor, which I believe is heavy armor. Yeah, so we're gonna scrap that. Scrap the ultra baton. And there's a environmental controls keycard and memorandum environmental controls installation and keycard. Barb, the new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations, you messaged corporate about it, you get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections. Because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. So this is something that I've actually never, I think, tried, but we're going to give it a whirl to basically use the fire suppression system. This guy is like on the toilet, seems like. This door is not sealed. Does this lead to the environmental controls?
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Oh. Okay. So he wants us to go talk to the intercom, which is right over there. Let me search around a little bit more before we do that. Kind of curious to find if I can use that fire suppression system to get rid of the marauders. Lotion, nice. Okay. And so I don't think we have a choice really. There's no other alternative but to go up there. Yeah. Alright, so let's go speak on the intercom.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
I'm looking for an information broker.
Nice and coherent. Good. Take it you're not with the Marauders, then. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
I'll see what I can do. So yeah. This door you can actually pick. Okay. Aha. Another storage room. Full cranial helmet. I think that's it. Let me just scrap this one down. Alright. So the elevator is back in the main area.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
So I'm guessing we'll be able to find the terminal up here. Let's see, look at the map. So there's this big area here. And this way up is where you can go and ultimately get to the comm center where the broker is located. Okay.
Come out and play!
Come on, dude. So far, so good. I think this may be the environmental control. No. Okay, so this is just background lore. Well, this is not the terminal I'm looking for. Yeah. Let's see if there's a way to kill them some other way. So I'm looking at the map. Maybe it's in here. Yes, this is the one. Right. So, atmospheric controls. Deploy fire suppressant system in main hall. Let's go ahead. I hope this doesn't kill us. Let's drink caffeine drink because we're getting sleepy. Oh, good thing it locks the door and all that. Cool. So I'm guessing you can sneak your way past all these guys and, you know, activate the fire suppressant, and it killed all of the marauders in here. Yep, cool stuff. go up the stairs up here. I think there's even more marauders up here as well. Yeah. They've all died. There's a ringleader. Yeah, I think that's it. So this is the intercom.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
There we go.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I do admire a man of ingenuity.
Think nothing of it.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I told you I'm looking for a certain information broker.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts, but as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
So by the way, if you do come here before completing the quest lines for the Iconoclasts and MSI, he's going to ask you to shut down the broadcasts for those two factions. So you have to go through all of the quest lines if you want to proceed. So it does tell you, I think, in the quest even, you know, what the name of the quests are that you need to complete. So, but we've done all of them before coming here, so it saves us from having to backtrack and all that. Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Okay, fine. Tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate, and I have to go find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Level 21. Okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go either here, or maybe put points in Persuade. Like we're going to unlock this at 60, and then maybe put the 5 other ones in Tech. Because, yeah, increasing my science does increase the plasma damage and shock damage. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to do that. Put 5 points in here. There we go. So now, 16.4 plasma and shock damage increase. So, yep. And next level, we're going to get a perk. It will be our final tier 2 perk. Well, final. Until we get to tier 3. So these are out of the question. This one doesn't really help that much. Yeah, it'll be interesting. This one we can't take. So it's either going to be the collector, or I save it, really. You know, I don't have to spend it. I can save it for next time. Yeah. Although, no, I do have to take a perk in here, because then it won't unlock the other ones. Unless I have 5 in here selected. So, yeah, I mean the collector is kind of useless. Snake oil salesman, maybe. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, hoarder. Reducing the consumable weight, since we do carry a lot of consumables because of Supernova. Yeah, this one is going to be good. Because this one, to be honest, you know, I'm not really going to be damaged, so why would I need to have my health restored every time I kill someone? Yeah, so we're going to take that one. Alright, so now we have to head outside. I'm just going to ransack his place a little bit before we go. And scrap this. Yeah, he has a bunch of stuff lying around on his console. Tinking caplet, I believe, is good for us. Pet pills, not so much, because those are for companions. Anyways, we go through the door here. There's a little terminal you can check. Yeah, and a bunch of entries from Hiram. But anyways. The safe. Oh. Did not see the contents. So heavy construction gear, reconstructed heavy power armor, and a bunch of stuff. So unfortunately, we weren't too lucky on this one. It gave us stuff that we're not really interested in, but that's the way it rolls sometimes. Triple berry liqueur, triple blade mark II. Yep. So let's scrap that. Alright, then you can head outside. Weird, this item seems like it's meant to be picked up, but it's not. Yep, so here's the switch.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there. What in the nebula? Wait, a message just broke through. It's a mayday. They've breached the atmosphere. Black holes. Did you see that?
The big ball of fire? No, totally missed it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Ah, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
You're acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my boy damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Alright, so yeah, this faction quest just got added. So about the UDL gunship that crashed, and both the MSI and the Iconoclast desperately want it. So and also the main quest has progressed, where we can go and speak with Phineas about the data that the broker has transmitted to him. So however, we do have some loose ends to deal with in Monarch, which does include this, of course, and this one that we need to turn over to Ash, and yeah, this one also for dealing with Clive. So I think the next step is going to be to walk back to Amber Heights, turn in that quest to Ash, and but we'll do that in the next episode. So thanks for everybody that's been watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.